Hi, welcome to Live Life Ravishingly. Today we'll continue our journey with Mr. Shivaram on his spiritual aspects. Welcome Shivaram to my
Hello
channel.
Ravish, thanks for having me here.
Thank you. So today we are going to discuss about LA fire, Los Angeles fire, and from past 2 weeks we have been seeing lot of news about fire. So Shivaram, what exactly has happened in LA?
I was very concerned
Right? Okay.
because, it's a very beautiful city.
Mm-hmm.
In the last year, in 2024 itself, I was in US for two
Oh,
times. Um Both the times I went to LA,
okay.
and my favorite places are there. One is Paramamsa Yogananda's
Oh,
Self-Realization
there you
Fellowship.
go. Okay.
The Mother Center is there.
Okay.
Very nice place.
All right.
And second is Lake Shrine. Lake Shrine
Uh-huh.
is there's a lake, and surrounding that to that there's a beautiful garden and lot of buildings,
Okay.
old buildings
Mm-hmm.
with where Paramamsa Yogananda used to meditate and so on.
Oh,
So it's
okay,
a
fantastic.
very nice place, beautiful place.
Okay.
So I was worried because of all
Oh,
of that.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Right. So, is this LA fire something to do with Guruji or some connection with that particular aspect of
Um,
yeah, go ahead.
so
Mm-hmm.
one of the things which has happened,
Mm-hmm.
okay, is in LA.
Okay.
The mother center was far away from the fire,
Okay.
so there was no problem,
I
right?
see. Okay.
But Lake Shrine
Mm-hmm.
was right in the middle of it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Um, so the palisade, the next to the beach, right? There
Mm-hmm.
was this huge fire where everything was burnt out.
Right, right.
So this was in the middle of it.
Okay.
I was very worried,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "What is going to happen?" And all those
That
things.
lake. Yeah, right.
I was seeing the things every day,
Mm-hmm.
and I came to know
Mm-hmm.
some miracle
Okay.
that the entire lake and
Mm-hmm.
all the buildings
Mm-hmm.
are perfectly fine, and
Okay.
nothing has happened. Nothing has
Oh,
happened to them.
that's really fantastic, and that's also interesting. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so let me tell you,
Mm-hmm.
I heard Brother Chidanandji speak about it. He is the
Okay,
president of SRF. He
okay,
spoke about it,
okay,
and in his speech, he mentioned few interesting things.
okay.
So when such a thing happens,
I see.
right?
Okay.
So imagine there's a lake here,
Mm-hmm.
and next to the lake there is a five-story building,
Okay.
fully burned down to
Okay.
ground. There's
Okay.
nothing there,
Okay.
and around the boundaries of this thing lake,
Okay.
there are trees. There are old buildings.
Mm-hmm.
They are made out of wood,
Wood. Yeah.
and
Okay.
then there is a new building.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is touched.
Oh, and all belongs to
Yes,
ORS. Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
SRF. They all belong to
SRF.
SRF.
SRF. Okay.
So there was one toilet which was burnt, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, nothing was burnt.
Okay.
So the way Brother Chidanandji spoke was, he
Mm-hmm.
was telling one of the Swamiji
Mm-hmm.
a few months back,
Mm-hmm.
before this happened, few
Mm-hmm.
months back,
Mm-hmm.
felt like he should build a raft. It's like a floating platform on the
Okay.
lake. He wanted to build a small raft
Okay.
out of no interest. Like, so many years has happened, more than 100 years, and still, now he plans to build a raft. He built it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Another Swamiji felt he should get a water pump,
Mm-hmm.
to pump to, for watering the plants. It's
Okay.
not required because
Okay.
they have a proper watering
Mm-hmm.
system of this.
Mm-hmm.
But he felt like that, so he got a motor also,
Okay.
so you can pump it.
Prediction.
Huh.
Yeah.
It looks like prediction, right?
Yeah.
So, and then there is a family which
Mm-hmm.
stays there.
Mm-hmm.
They are third generation fire extinguishers.
Oh, okay.
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 So all of them together, what they did was, like, all of them in the sense, the entire family,
Mm-hmm.
along with this raft and the motor,
Mm-hmm.
they sprayed water everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
cooled down everything,
Mm-hmm.
to their buildings and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and they were able to save the entire property.
Okay.
Okay.
This happened before the fire was,
Few months before,
few months before the
2 months
fire
before,
accident
like
happened.
3 4 months before, they prepared, like, they had everything.
Mm-hmm.
Since the fire broke out,
Mm-hmm.
they had the opportunity to assemble everything
Mm-hmm.
and do it immediately.
I see.
If they
Okay.
didn't have, how can you go get it, right?
Correct,
And it's very
correct,
difficult.
okay.
How do you build a raft and all this?
Mm-hmm.
That is one. The second is another interesting fact which happened
Mm-hmm.
multiple years ago.
Mhm.
All of us know COVID, and COVID happened and all those
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
See, SRF is a organization which doesn't go too much into publicity.
Right,
They have been
right.
there for more than 100 years.
Right.
They don't go into publicity. But what has happened with SRF is, in 2018-19, for the first time, they wanted their lessons, whatever lessons they are providing, in a digital format.
Okay.
Before that, they were not doing it in digital
In digital
format.
format, or it was
They-
paper format.
Yeah, they were doing in paper format. So,
Hard copies. Yeah.
2018-19, because it's a massive amount of work,
Yeah.
they work for years to bring it into digital format.
Yeah.
And 2020, COVID hits.
Oh, okay.
Now, new devotees. I was also new devotee who became, who became a devotee in 2021. So now I was able to get the digital format of the lessons
Oh, okay.
and take the lessons.
Oh, okay. Right.
Okay. So many things, like miraculous things like this, happen around SRF,
Okay.
and they are quiet about it. They don't publicize. They don't make it big.
Okay.
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 Imagine such a big fire and nothing happens. This should have been in all the news.
Right.
It was
Right.
not there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
so it's
that's
miraculous.
that's miraculous and miraculous. Just tell me in one word or in one sentence what might have happened, and the fire has not burnt the lake. What is in your opinion?
I think
what
it's
it could be?
So there are two ways of that happening. One is the blessing.
Okay.
When you give blessing, there is a protection layer
Okay.
of protection,
Okay.
which prevents. See, we consider everything as random.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
but you have seen many things which are not so random. Like
Right.
something like there's a child. The bus is coming very fast, straight at it. It should hit it. Somehow the child is saved because it moves left or it sleeps
left.
down, sleeps, and the bus goes
Yeah.
over it and all those things. See, such kind of miracles happen because of blessing. That's one.
Okay.
The second is, there may be active involvement of beings, spiritual beings,
I see.
which are helping. Right, so that can also happen.
Okay.
So I feel it is either one of them. I'm pretty sure that place is blessed.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. So when I went there, like in November, when I was doing meditation there, I could feel the peace.
I see.
Okay, so immediately you go into the higher state of meditation. There is no disturbance. Like your mind doesn't disturb you. Like in the sense that you don't get random thoughts and all those things. Everything cools down, and you can focus on meditation.
Yeah.
So that shows that place is highly spiritual.
Great.
Okay.
So even in our lives, we might have seen a lot of times we might have escaped from many accidents and miraculous escapes, and that's because of blessings. What Shivaram is saying. Thanks, Shivaram,
Thank
for
you.
sharing all your thoughts with us. We'll continue our spiritual journey with Shivaram. Stay tuned. Thank you.